All right. So now I want to talk about a common thing that I see with a lot of people out there. They go onto a weight loss program and they lose a lot of weight very, very quickly, but then they go and they binge eat, either during the program or right after the program, and then they gain all that weight back and then usually some extra weight. And I want to help you, if you ever find yourself in that situation, to not let that happen. First of all, why do people binge eat and why do people go overboard and overeat? Usually it's because they feel deprived. You know, when certain people go on extreme low calorie diets or extreme low carbohydrate diets, they feel deprived the whole time and they just cannot wait to get off that diet so that they can start eating their favorite foods again. You know what I mean? So once they get off that diet, that's the first thing they're doing. They are just going and they're going to their favorite place to eat and they're just going to go crazy. And then before they know it, they're putting on all that weight back on, and then that's going to take their motivation down, it's going to take their mood down, and then to compensate, they're going to take in more food. It's a vicious cycle. And on top of that, when people drop their calories too low, their metabolism slows down and they lose muscle. So now when they come back to eat even just the normal amount of food, their metabolism is lower now. So the normal amount of food is actually going to be a caloric surplus. And because the bodies are designed to store fat for famine and things like that, if you go into that survival mode for too long and then you come back to just eating normal, the body usually wants to store that as body fat. So I am not going to let that happen to you. The key, in my opinion, is to eat balanced nutrition. That means balanced protein, carbohydrates, healthy fats, plenty of water, and to just slightly reduce the amount of energy that you take in compared to the amount of energy that you burn off. And of course, at the same time, you want to increase your energy burn to accelerate the fat burning. But just slightly. That way you do not feel deprived. That way your metabolism stays up. That way you hang on to your muscles so that, again, your metabolism stays up. So not only are you burning body fat and losing weight, but you're also can keep that as permanent weight loss because your metabolism stayed healthy the whole time. That is why I'm a huge fan of eating balanced nutrition that you can maintain for the rest of your life. That's why I'm all about instilling healthy habits in people, not putting them on crash diets. I've just seen it way too many times with way too many friends and other people at the gym and even people I'm meeting for the first time. They all share the same story with me. They go on a crash diet, they feel deprived, and if they do make it through that short-term diet plan, they just go crazy and start eating again and bring it all back. So my goal for you is to go into a healthy meal plan that can take you in the direction that you want to go slowly and consistently so that you do not ever feel deprived. You may feel a little bit hunger at times, but the hunger is actually pleasant hunger because you can realize that means that you're burning body fat. I mean, it doesn't actually mean that necessarily, but it's a good way to look at it. Because if you're just slightly hungry, not painful, just slightly hungry, hey, that can be a really good thing, right? So that is part one of do not deprive yourself, but learn how to eat healthy for the long term. That way you can maintain it forever.